And this also leads to the WEF's agenda, which is PaaS, PaaS, which is product as a service. Now, this is something that I don't think gets talked about very often. We talk about the agenda famous quote where it's "you will own nothing and you will be happy." That gets talked about a lot, but I don't think people actually understand what that means. Yes, to an extent, that means they're going to rob you blind of everything that you own. To an extent, which that's kind of what that pushes to. But that actually, that saying that gets used a lot, "you will own nothing and you'll be happy," actually stems from this WEF agenda that is product as a service. This is the aspect of you're not going to own anything, you're going to basically rent it. The product is going to become a service. This is best explained by Franz von Hutent on the circular economy thing. Check this out.
Circular economy business models. I would like products to come back to me as the original designer and manufacturer. And once you get your head around that notion, why would I actually sell you the product if you are primarily interested in the benefit of the product? And maybe I can stay the owner of the product and just sell you the benefit as a service.
So when that line of "you will own nothing and you'll be happy" is said, they're talking about this. And this WEF agenda piece has been this has been something that they've been working on for over a decade. They want to just sell you services. So you will own nothing. And when you have that Mark of the Beast, digital ID, carbon tracker, CBDC, all of that stuff, you may have money available, but again, it could be as simple as, well, we're not going to allow you to purchase anything because your social credit score. We're not going to allow you to rent our stuff. We're not going to allow you to use our product as a service. They're taking this from multiple avenues. They can turn off your money. They can take your money. They can control you through your carbon footprint, through your carbon credit system. They can lower your social credit score so you can't do anything, and you're not going to own anything because everything is going to be rent a something. Like we've got the rent-a-centers out there and whatnot. Everything is going to be rented. The house, your car. I don't know if are they really going to want their insect products back after we eat them? I don't think they're going to want that back. So maybe you will actually own that. I don't know. That just got really gross, but I don't think they want that back. But you get the point that I'm trying to make. They're hitting this from all angles, but this big one is the PaaS, product as a service. You will not own the product. You will simply just rent it out. By placing digital IDs on everything, they can track and control whatever you have. So if you're renting something, if there's a digital twin of it, they can track and control whatever that is, including shutting it off and taking it away. That's why they want a digital twin of not only people, but things, because if you're renting everything of theirs, they want a way that they can track that and turn it off and take it away. That's what all this is about. You take a look at this. This is a quote. It says, "Everything you considered a product has now become a service." This is Ida Auken from her "Welcome to 2030, I Own Nothing, Have No Privacy, and Life Has Never Been Better" book, which is 2016. Ida is a WEF young global leader and a Danish MP. It's interesting that she's a Danish MP because if you look at what's going on over there, they're trying to implement the tracking system for anybody who spends over 100, is it pounds? I think they use pounds over there. But over 100 of whatever currency that they use, they're pushing that forward. So very interesting that that's going through. She also has said it's the breakthrough of the circular economy. That is what's going on with that. So again, I understand that this stuff is in the future and the church is going to be raptured. most likely, before any of this stuff gets implemented. But that does not mean that we just turn a blind eye. That doesn't mean we just hide under a rock and not look at this stuff. The COP27 is a big thing that is happening right now, and it's a big talking point in the prophecy world. But we cannot ignore these other things that are going to be happening in the future. I mean, we just took a long trek. This is the main stuff that they've been talking about, but we just took a long trek. We went from the religion side of it to what they're doing with the youth side of it, to how the carbon has now become a currency, the digital IDs of things, the circular economy, all of this stuff. I mean, we just took a long trek. That's everything that they're talking about at COP27. All of this stuff is happening. And again, while it may not affect us now, it's important that we pay attention.